When you think of the word beauty, a lot of images fill your mind, typically ones of a person's physical beauty. The dictionary defines beauty as a combination of qualities, such as shape, color, or form, that please the aesthetic senses, especially sight. Today's society, as we all know, is obsessed with pushing their ideal image on everyone. You know what it is. Girls have to have slim waists, thick thighs, long hair, and good makeup. And the guys have to have muscles, cool clothes, a nice jawline, and straight teeth, and the list goes on. The ideal standards of beauty are constantly pressuring us to have to look and feel a certain way. And sometimes we don't even notice it. But my question is why is beauty something that people think they can define? Before I share my thoughts on this, I asked some of you what you thought about beauty. Now, before I show you this, I know that when you guys normally see your friends, you guys cheer and everything, but I just want to ask you guys to watch.
What I think when I hear the word beauty is people going around with a nice attitude, being sweet.
Because the way that they act is what attracts most people to them.
How kind someone is and how nice they are.
It's when there's something good about you, something that other people like about you, something that stands out, makes you different, makes you special.
How they smile all the time and just how they act.
Because that's not where the real beauty is. It's more on the inside.
Society's definition of beauty is if you look good and big lips, beautiful eyebrows, nice hair. You have to look like a model and you have to be skinny.
You're pretty and you're popular and you're just everything that anybody's ever wanted.
Looks.
A pretty face, and that you could be the ugliest person on the inside and it wouldn't matter because you had a pretty face.
You're Kim Kardashian, you're perfect and everybody wants to be you.
Your clothes, your hair, your face.
Models. Always models.
How pretty someone is or how good they look in makeup.
Having a whole bunch of cleavage or showing off too much. You're perfect.
I wouldn't say I'm beautiful. The worst thing about it is it kind of depends on what other people think of you, but at times I can be, I guess.
Sometimes I feel beautiful when I look in the mirror and tell myself that no matter what other people say about me that I'm good, and other times when people talk about me then I don't feel pretty good about myself.
Personally, no, not really. My family says I'm beautiful, but I sometimes don't feel that way about myself.
I feel beautiful when I'm smiling all the time or when I'm just being a kind person.
Guess so, and sometimes and depends when or what I did.
Sometimes I just wake up in the morning and I'm like, oh, I like my face today, and then the next day I'm like, oh, I don't like my face today.
On the inside I do, on the outside.
I feel like I'm beautiful on the inside, and it's not going to change who I am.
I feel like I'm a little overweight and that my hair isn't pretty enough and that I just constantly compare myself to other people, and it just makes me feel bad that I'm not beautiful as them.
I think that there are 3 different types of beauty. The kind you can see, the kind you experience, and the kind you can't explain. I want to start with the ones that you can see, because sight in itself is a beautiful thing. Have you ever looked at the sunset and seen all of the colors in the sky? Have you ever wondered how something so beautiful just happens? Have you ever seen a field of wildflowers growing? How they grow and they're just beautiful for themselves. A friend of mine wrote a poem about beauty. He shared the beauty of all of nature and how everything is beautiful because it just is. The flowers don't grow for us, waterfalls don't fall for us, and the sky doesn't make colors for us. They don't look for appreciation, and sometimes we don't even acknowledge them. But do they stop doing what they do? Beauty is something that is experienced. It's everywhere. It's the way a good book makes you cry. It's the feeling you get when you're excited, passionate, or nervous about something. It's someone telling you how they really feel about you, or the feeling you get when you see someone you love, or when someone gives you a great hug, or even the way you feel when you help someone. Beauty is a moment in time that creates a memory that you will cherish. It's being around a bunch of people and sharing a moment with them, or even being all alone and enjoying that. And sometimes, beauty is so far above our ability to explain. It's seeing and experiencing combined. It's hearing someone laugh. It's smiling and being happy because there's something good happening to someone else. It's empathizing with others and sharing life. Sometimes it's just being in awe of nature, and often it's being in awe of those who truly love you. I've struggled with acne since the 5th grade. I used to be insecure, and I would hide from any camera. People would make fun of me and say things about my skin, and I never felt beautiful. I thought that I had to cover my face with foundation and makeup and all these things to make myself look pretty so other people would like me. And one day, my friend showed me something, and I read it, and I was like, okay, like, when my friends look at me or people that love me look at me, that's not what they see. They see who I am and the way I treat them. And I still struggle with it, and I still wear makeup, but I wear it now because I like it, and I'm not trying to hide anymore because I'm not scared of what people think of me. One thing I've learned, though, is beauty is not something that we should try and obtain. It's something that we are. Thank you.